How do you stop being a perfectionist and get things done and just move on? What sounds like such a noble concept, such a great idea, to be the kind of person that pays close attention to detail, the kind of person who wants everything to be just right, just perfect, spot on, all the details done perfectly, executed fully. This whole noble, great concept that sounds so amazing in our heads actually turns out to be a disease in the real world. And the reason being is that perfectionism most of the time turns into a great excuse for procrastination. And instead of being a perfectionist, you turn into a procrastinator. If you can relate to what I'm saying right now, if you've ever had some work that needs to be done, or you're trying to finish an assignment or a project or whatever it might be that you're trying to complete, when you take the perfectionist approach, you want to have every detail right and you never really end up getting it done until the last minute. And so what you've really effectively done with trying to make everything just right is you've procrastinated for a long time and built up this huge thing now in your head, made the task more difficult than it actually is, and instead of executing, you've just been laying it off, putting it off to the side, and maybe doing it but just looking at the details instead of the big picture. If you want to succeed in life, I want you to look at the big picture. I want you to stop obsessing about how everything went, all the little details, all the little minuscule, minute things that everybody else gets obsessed about, and instead really obsess about the big picture. Obsess about how you're moving forward, your long-term strategy, your long-term plan, your long-term vision, and watch yourself get closer to that every single day instead of obsessing about the little things that everybody else gets caught up in. You know, the things that make you angry, frustrated, all the little emotions, all the little problems, all the petty little stuff that comes up on a daily basis that you think, oh, this is such a big deal because it's blowing up your emotions and you just want to have everything be perfect, and so you got to deal with this and that and help this person and that, and you're always running around back and forward, back and forward. I want you to become a visionary. I want you to look at the big picture of things. I want you to look at the daily progress towards that big goal instead of getting lost, instead of getting sidetracked, instead of trying to have everything be perfect. Just execute and move forward. Go towards that big dream, that big purpose, and stop messing around in the sandbox of little minute things, pretending that you're some kind of perfect human being when we all know that we have an unlimited amount of flaws. We'll always have to improve. We always have to work on ourselves, and we're never going to be perfect.